Hi, Scott McConnell here for Distance CME, and welcome to another Tuesday Horror Stories. Have a pretty good one. This is actually one of mine and one of my brothers when we were working together, Sean Riley, and dispatched since the local transport service that we worked for had a contract with a local OBGYN service, so we would go out and pick up women who were in labor and then bring them to labor and delivery at the local hospital. Arrived on scene, young lady, 23 years old, gravida 4, para 3, so we definitely knew this was going to be a quick one. In labor, contractions about 5-6 minutes apart. And she's bent over the couch wearing a dress. And I said, hey, has your water broken yet? And this young lady said, no. And then she screamed, and what do you know? Her water broke. Okay. We still have time. The hospital's super duper close. We put her on the stretcher, took her out to the ambulance, and start going towards the hospital. Now, we're on one of the main streets in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Broad Street. And within sight of the emergency room, I happened to look down, and what do you know, she's crowning. I called up to my partner, hey, come back here and help me. He pulled over into the turning lane, got out of the ambulance, came in the back. Now, at the time, this was a rather small van-type ambulance. And when you stepped up, if you put your feet underneath the end of the stretcher and somebody closed the door, you couldn't move your feet. You were trapped there. And as I'm sitting on the bench seat, my partner gets in, I lean over, I grab the door, and I shut it. He's now stuck catching at the bottom. Ha ha! So, of course, the baby's born, we dry, warm, stimulate it, wait a couple of seconds, clamp and cut the cord. Everything works out just beautifully. The baby is a beautiful baby girl. No problems at all. We wound up going to the hospital, going up to labor and delivery, where mom continued to have the third stage of labor after that. So, not necessarily a horror story, but definitely a good story, as we actually got to see life come into this world. Hey guys, Scott for Distance CME, just saying, hey, thanks for listening to these stories. If you have a good one that you'd like to share, feel free, send it to me, info, I-N-F-O, at distancecme.com. We're packing up. We're ready to go. We're getting on a plane. We're going to EMS World in Las Vegas. So, hey, if you're going to be there, stop by and see me. Scottisms on t-shirts, and I'll gladly sign anyone that you'd like. So we got a bunch we're bringing with us. That's booth 928. Feel free, stop by, say hello. Come, share your experiences with me. Once again, Scott for Distance CME saying, hey, thanks, and why don't you check us out? distancecme.com. Take the classroom with you. Thanks.